Our next 2015 inductee into the MPA Newspaper Hall of Fame, Colonel Robert Morgan White, was born in 1855. He became associated with the Mexico Weekly Ledger when his mother paid $2,000 to buy the weekly from editor J. Lynn Ladd in September 1876. Colonel White made the Ledger one of the state's leading newspapers, and he became one of Missouri's and the nation's journalism leaders. Colonel White earned his degree from Westminster College and was offered a contract to play baseball with the St. Louis Browns. He edited a college monthly where he acquired a taste for journalism. He learned the newspaper business from the bottom up, starting as a printer's devil, moving to printer, foreman, society reporter, business manager, and the editorship.
Apparently, the town could tell time by where the colonel was at any particular time. He was a large man, 6'3", about 180, dressed in black hat, rode a black stallion. Promptly at 6, he would show up at the Ledger to go to work. 10, he would go down the street to the coffee shop, find out what was going on in town with the various businessmen and farmers that may or may not be in town. He was known to always be in a flurry. He had papers sticking out of his pocket. He was writing notes down. He never walked or rode at a walk. He galloped.
He was energetic, extremely active, quick, both in actions and reaching a decision. Always just and fair, he deplored dishonesty and misbehavior. He had little time or use for political demagogues or for those people in public life who use their positions for selfish purposes or to rob from the public.
But the colonel instilled in Mitch White, who in turn instilled it in Bob White, my father, a commitment to the future and a better Mexico, a better Audrain County, a better Missouri, a better country. There was a deep pride in all that Mexico and the state and the country had been able to accomplish. They believed in editorially, and it came from the colonel, if you were identifying something that was wrong in the community, you always provided a solution. The goal was to make the town better. People may not agree with your solution, but at least it would get the wheels churning, and perhaps a solution throughout the community could be found and worked upon and made to happen.
Colonel White served as president of the Missouri Press Association in 1885. His son, L. Mitchell White, 1921, and his grandson, Robert M. White II, 1984, served as MPA presidents and are members of the MPA Hall of Fame as well. Colonel White was active as a member of the Missouri Press Association all his life and was at one time recording secretary of the National Editorial Association, now the National Newspaper Association, and was vice president of the Western Federation of Writers. He was a leader in church, civic, and charitable organizations in the Mexico community. A newspaper editor in Warrensburg in 1885 noted, "Bob White's paper, The Ledger, has done more for the town of Mexico than have all of its citizens combined. The Ledger is to Mexico what the heart is to man." Colonel White died in 1934 at the age of 79.